You know, I used to think purpose would come one day like one serious spiritual movie. Oh. You know the way the voice of God came down from heaven, and perched on the shoulder of Jesus Christ like a dove. That was how I thought it would come. And it was not something like, I prophesy, this is the sign. As if that's how purpose works. Some of us are waiting for one dramatic moment before we start moving. Meanwhile, life doesn't work like that. I honestly used to believe that one day I will wake up and know exactly what God wants me to do. Everything will be so clear, everything will be so perfect, well understood, no confusion, no fear, no mistakes, and all that. Just clarity. But I waited and waited, and at some point I was like, not be old at the old like this. Nothing happened. Then one day I got tired of waiting. I just started moving. I recorded one video, nobody watched it. I recorded another one, small improvement there, here and there. And then I decided, okay, let me start learning some of these things. I started learning lighting, positioning, editing, storytelling, even though I have storytelling in Misha. Then I started understanding people better. Today, people will look at me and say, these people know they are well groomed. They know their purpose from when they are small. No, my brother, my sister. I did not know anything. No. I discovered it while moving. Now, imagine somebody standing beside a car that is parked and asking, where is this car going? How will anybody know where the car is going? The car has not even left the compound yet. Even the driver doesn't know which road is faster until he starts driving. Maybe he will want to come out now. One road is blocked. Then he turns. On another road, there's traffic. He will turn again. One turn introduces another opportunity. And like that, things that he never planned for. But he will see it on the journey. Movement will give him the information, not when the car is still at home. It's okay, we'll follow you. How do you know? Movement will give you information, not thinking. Some of us are praying for clarity, and God is waiting for movement. You've bought a ring light. Start recording. You've learned skill. You've learned how to talk. You've registered business. You've written proposal. But instead of you to move, you're waiting for one angel with big feather to come and speak and declare and say, my daughter, this is the way. Do you know what I've discovered? Thinking answers very few questions. Action answers the rest. You can think about opening a business for 3 years, but 1 week of actually doing something in that line will teach you what 3 years could not teach you combined. Sometimes we even use prayer to hide our fear. Let's be honest though. You say, God, if it is your will, God's time is the best. God's time actually is now. Because what you're saying there is, I'm scared. You don't even know how to start. Just start. After praying, move. Then people will now ask, but how do I know if this is my purpose? Simple. Start somewhere. Because purpose is not always discovered before movement. Many a times, purpose introduces itself while you are already working. It's that easy. Now, the funny thing is, if you wait until you are confident, you may never start though. Confidence is very stubborn. It does not come before action. It follows action. So, your first video recording, for example now, the content creating, may be awkward. By the time you do the 10th one, you are far better than the first one. By the time you reach 100 videos, you're already experienced. People ask you, come and teach me. Now, do you come and teach me? Cut up for me. So if you've been waiting for one loud voice from heaven, to this one dove to descend on your shoulder, before you start business, sorry to disappoint you. It may not happen like that. It could happen for some people, doves still day. But in most cases, it does not happen like that. God has already given you enough to start. What you need to do is what? Move. Sometimes you're not confused. You're just standing still. Move. Clarity is already waiting for you on the road. Think about it. Life is not that hard.